Oh, landmines and jellyfish. Welcome back to Knives, I guess. And I swear to God, the water was already on fire when I got there. But today we're going to take a look at something interesting. These are the first guys to have ever sent me anything for the purpose of a review. And I am immensely grateful, and it's an immensely cool thing to have happened. But the guys at Gen sent me this. And so Randy's WSG put me onto this thing. Randy! And so he took the kit out, he did the assembly and all that, and it really piqued my interest. I love stuff like this so much. So he let them know that my channel existed, and I reached out to him in the comments of the video for this thing, and they went ahead and sent me this for review. I should have a discount code. I'll check my email, and if I've got that, I'll put it in the link with the Amazon link for this thing. But I find the idea behind this thing very cool. I love stuff like this so much. But in the box, you've got a kit to put this knife together yourself. And, you know, for those of us that have been playing with these things for a while, it's a neat little trinket. But for those of you guys that you haven't really had anything apart and learned how liner locks go together and stuff like this, this is a really cool thing. I know if I got this for a holiday, I'd be absolutely pumped. You know, this is extremely cool. But in the kit, you've got your scales right here, and I'm gonna say right now, I really dig these scales. Like, they have got a vibe to them, like an old school 80s vibe is the best way I can put it. I absolutely love this. It's a little bit silly, but personally, I really love the vibe on this thing. It's great. But you've got your scales here, and I can tell you right now, the pocket clip is tip up, which is the Lord's carry. And it's really cool. They made it reversible, so lefty or righty. You've got your liner with the liner lock right here. You got your other liner. You've got the blade right here. And this thing, it's a flipper tab. I love a back flipper. They're like my favorite deployment, short of a fully automatic knife. But you got your blade right here. There's a little bit of a hollow grind into a medium-sized flat. It's not the biggest flat in the world, but it is a flat. And you've got D2 steel on here. And D2 I am not offended by at all. I know it's not that far separated from the rest of your CR series steels or anything, but D2 is still good in my book. So you get down to the next layer, and you've got a box here, and you got instructions. So if you've never taken one apart or put it together yourself, you've got instructions. You got to picture everything in here. You've got, you know, your step-by-step instructions right here, and it'll all go together. And, you know, congratulations, you've built your own knife. And then you have this box right here, and this is the rest of your bits and pieces. And this is actually really cool. So in here, you get a little bit of pivot lube, enough for actually a good few knives. And you've got Torx drivers. You've got, I believe, your 6 and your 8 right here. And I am so happy to see these, because you can never have enough of these. And if this is your first time playing with these 2-bit drivers are the ones to have. And, you know, it makes sense that they throw them in here, but they didn't have to throw ones in here that were this, you know, respectably nice. Like, I can work with these and be totally happy. These are a really cool addition. And then you've got all your little bits and pieces. You got your pocket clip, and let's take a look at that pocket clip. I like this pocket clip. I like the star cutout on it. It's got a nice catch right here. Like, this should be a good pocket clip. I do like what I'm looking at. It's also on bearings and not washers, so you do get bearings in here, which, oh, I appreciate so much. And then you got a microfiber right here, and you've got a red backspacer. And this thing should look really good when put together. Like I said, I'm digging the vibe already. I love this thing so far. I love the looks of these scales, but that's, you know, that's me. That's personal preference. I love stuff like that. And Jen, if you guys see this, please consider doing some holiday kits. You know, some kits for Christmas with the whole theme going on would be amazing. A Halloween kit. Skulls, pumpkins, everything. I would love that so much. That would be amazing. You know, and if you're looking at this and you know a knife guy, this will be a really cool little treat for him. If I got this for a birthday or a holiday, I'd be pumped. Like, this is just fun. So keep an eye out. We're going to do a video on the assembly and checking that out. I'm going to do my full week of carry for a review. Give it the same review everything else gets. We are going to do a live stream on this doing Cardboard Slayer, and I'm hoping that the guys from Gen check that one out, because we're going to see just how far we can push this thing. I'm going to have to clear extra time for it and do some prep work, because like we've done 4.5-hour streams on the same blade and, you know, not had to touch it up. So I know it's D2. I will be happy to see the 4-hour mark with this thing and only needing to strop it. Like, that's what I'm looking for. I mean, over 2 hours is still good, but I feel like with the D2, as long as this is a good heat treatment, it's probably going to push the 4-hour mark and probably farther. I'd like to really wail on this thing and see just how far I can push it, because, you know, I want to do these guys right. They sent me this thing. They are the first guys to send me anything like this, so I'm very happy to see it. And if you've got someone younger in your life that you don't want handling a sharp edge, they do have a kit with a G10 blade. Randy has that one. They didn't send me that one. They sent me this one. But I'm so happy to see it here. And yeah. And off of last night's video from the Zombie Cleaver, you know, I really can't say how much I appreciate the fact that you guys are here because I'm here. Like, that is very humbling. I'm very grateful. You know, that isn't necessarily what I expected to happen. But, you know, my expectations usually get set pretty realistically. And, you know, like I was talking, it's not like I'm really looking at, you know, I guess, wasn't necessarily looking for anything from anyone in particular. It's more of just kind of thinking out loud about where the channel is and where it's arrived. You know, it's a really interesting niche to be in, especially since I've got reviews on knives that nobody else has reviewed because it's just not what they're looking at. And, you know, it's a pretty interesting little place to be. I'm definitely having a ton of fun with it. It's not like I'm planning on going anywhere. But, you know, just saying it now, I really appreciate you guys, and I appreciate the guys that are here for it and the guys that are here for the whole live stream. Like, you guys are awesome. You know, it makes a lot of this more worthwhile. You know, it really, it provides some justification for the hobby, and it really shows where some of this work is paying off. But, you know, I just wanted to throw that out there. And this thing, so far, very cool. I'm very into it. I love the idea behind it. And guys, if you can, do some holiday editions, do some Christmas. Like, I can't tell you how much I'd love to see one of these themed for Easter, one for Halloween, one for Thanksgiving. Like, that would be fabulous. I know not everybody would be super into that, but that'd be cool. Just a pocket knife with turkey legs on it, or a pocket knife with Easter eggs or something like that. That'd be great. But all that being said, thanks for looking at my crap. Subscribers, you guys are awesome. Y'all are still coming in. I'm so grateful, and it's very humbling that you guys are watching this and getting something out of it. But all that being said, y'all have a nice day.